We are at Antelope Island, Bridger Bay Campground in Salt Lake, Utah.
And this is a campground review. Make sure you stay to the end to find out about the 1-star reviews. Are we going to say they're confirmed, or can we bust them? General impressions.
This is an updated, spacious campground with tons of wildlife experience. We stayed in Bridger Bay Campground, which has 2 loops, a mixture of back-ends, and pull-throughs. The upper loop has partial hookups, and the lower loop has no hookups, so it's dry camping. It is designed in tiers, however, so no matter where you're at, you have really good views.
We stayed in campsite number 33. It is an asphalt pull-through with plenty of space in between, and it has water and electric, 50 and 30 amps, so hashtag 50. All of the sites have a covered patio area with a picnic table and a fire pit with a layover grill attachment. There is no propane refills, but they do have a nice dump station with 2 lanes.
No surprises here, since this is a state park. There is no free Wi-Fi at this campground. However, there is really good view of the skies, so you have both good Verizon and Starlink, and they're both good enough for streaming videos.
The noise level at this campground was super quiet. I mean, there's no road noise. There's occasional plane noise overhead, but one of my favorite noises that we heard was bison munching on the grass. It was that quiet.
And snorting occasionally. Amenities.
They have multiple bathhouses at each of the loops with several toilets and individual showers. The showers could use a little bit of cleaning.
They have dumpsters located at the entrances of each loop. However, this is not very convenient for the people at the far end of the loops.
No surprises here. There's no laundry, no pool, and no playground. But they do offer plenty in the way of hiking and biking around this park. Dog friendliness.
They do allow dogs in this park, as you can see with Kayla here in the background, and it is dog friendly. However, there is no dog pickup stations or trash cans located anywhere in the park. And you do need to make sure that you're careful with the wildlife, because the bison roam all over the park at night.
All over.
And they're very hard to see at night, even with a headlamp. So watch out for those green eyes and make sure that you keep your dog on a leash. Camp store.
There is no camp store at this campground. However, town is just 15 miles away, and Walmart is about 2 miles beyond that. Camp staff interactions.
The camp staff and rangers were both very friendly.
Additional information.
It can be a little challenging to get to this park. If you take the second right after entering the park, you will get there.
That's right, it'll lead you right to it. Unfortunately, we seem to take the scenic route every single time we come into this campground.
The first right will get you here. However, it is a much more winding and steep route, and it will take you a little bit more time to get here.
That's right, but as long as you take the first or second right, you're fine to get here. Just don't pass those, because after that, it's a little harder to turn around.
Yeah, if you pass the second right, you're going to end up at the other tent-only campgrounds.
A little bit harder with a big rig.
Trust us.
Now we're going to tell you what we paid for this campground per night. It was $40 per night plus an $8 reservation fee. And you know how much I hate $8 reservation fees. So if you're just staying one night, it is $48 for one night, which can get a little bit pricey in my opinion. If you're staying for a longer period of time, it's not quite so bad, because you're not paying that $8 every single night.
We did feel this was a little steep for partial hookups.
And now's the part of our video where we're going to go over the 1-star reviews, whether we can confirm them or bust them. But before we get to that, if you've gotten to this point in the video, please hit that thumbs up button. It really helps our channel, and it's free. And if you'd like to see more campground reviews like this one, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, and it will notify you when we drop another video.
Finnegan W says, "Whatever you do, do not come here during the winter. It's terrible. Stay away. 1 star.
We dared to come to Antelope Island during the winter, the first time we visited, in fact.
And loved it so much we wanted to stay for longer.
We love how much availability there is.
So definitely stay away."
This is an older one, but I had to include it because it was just so good. Lucas F. writes, "Too many mosquitoes, and it smelled like lake." I know that it does smell a little bit like lake, but why do you think he's saying it smells like lake? I
don't know.
I can't imagine why. I can't imagine why he would say it smells like lake.
I can't imagine.
I mean,
it's not like it's a Great Salt Lake or anything.
yeah.
I think we should bust this one.
Busted.
Busted. Misty writes, still having nightmares about the bugs. 1 star!
I've had a few bites, but I haven't had any nightmares about the bugs. Have you?
I don't know. I've gotten a few mosquito bites. No PTSD?
No.
Busted.
Adam wrote, awesome place. I'd give it 5 stars, but the vault toilets and the flesh-eating zombie gnats from put a damper on the experience. 4 stars.
Was he filming the Blair Witch Project here?
I don't know. Dude gave it 4 stars with flesh-eating zombie gnats. So you know the campground has to be awesome. Stop. Now we're going to finish up with our segment we call Love It or Hate It. We'll start off with the things we disliked about the campground and finish up with the positive. So Mike, lay it on me. What was your least favorite part of this campground?
The buffalo dropping the water pressure.
What?
This is a 1-star review in the making
1
for
star.
sure. The buffaloes seem to like to turn on the water faucets. They're those pull-up kind, and I think they've learned how to pull them up.
Yeah.
Even though there are 41 freshwater springs here on the island. I don't know where they're at.
I don't know how many campsites there are.
Maybe there's 41
campsites, maybe.
But twice now, the water has been turned on in the middle of the night.
Yeah, because they don't know how to turn it off. Or
That's right.
at least they don't turn it off. They're very inconsiderate.
And they really don't like it when you try to turn it off for them.
Before they leave the campsite, for sure. Don't try that. It's definitely a danger boop.
Yeah, I definitely got snorted at because it was at night and I didn't know where they were at.
So my least favorite was the $8 reservation fee. I sound like a resounding gong. We are determined we're not going to finish this campground review without telling you our favorite part of staying at this campground.
I don't think you finished your con.
Who cares anymore? We've had so many technical difficulties with this. I was just saying the $8 fee and the 15 miles away just to get off the island. But you know what? We're going to just skip all that and move straight on to our favorite parts because we want to make sure we get that included for you. What was your favorite part of staying at this campground?
The wildlife. Even though they turn the water on.
That's right. Guys, you could not ask for a better experience if you want to see wildlife. We sat out here on our patio in our campground chairs and...
we had buffalo right there.
That's right. They came right up to the patio. We actually had to back up just to a safe distance, take Kayla inside so that she didn't irritate them at all because... we've got some nose marks on the Brinkley from buffalo snot. They were that close, but there were antelope obviously as well on the island. We saw birds. We saw all kinds of wildlife. It was fantastic. Mine was that and the sunset. Even if during your visit, because on our first visit they didn't actually come through the campground, you can't beat the sunsets here. Every single night, gorgeous sunsets, and they are guaranteed to show up every single night.
Yep.
So definitely, if you like this campground review, please make sure to check out our other campground reviews over here. And if you'd like to see what adventures we got into while we were here, check it out in our vlog.
Click it! Click it!
Click it!